MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Lightning and the Hitmen. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Ben Cox starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Gordon Landry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The 1-1 home.
The count is 2-1.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Finch. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Cox has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Landry aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. The 2-1 home. Grounded to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
That is hurt.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The first baseman, Logan Wagner.
To the plate now, Logan Wagner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Into the box now, Reed Fortenberry. No balls and 1 strike. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Fortenberry carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Mickey Stern, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Chris Dotson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The set and the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Newman is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Lightning lead it 1-0. Aiden Patton gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Digging in, Nicholas Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
At the plate, Danny Deerdorf. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dodson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Clayton Anderson. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. From the stretch. Still 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Patterson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Clayton Lake, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Davis has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Ready now, Patterson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 47.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hitmen. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Jordan Landry.
So stepping in, Gordon Landry. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Fisher is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Oklahoma City is on top here, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jason Fisher.
Jason Fisher.
First offering on its way.
One ball, one strike. No, that's down.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Newman. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 10 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Scooped up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate, Kelly Prescott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Two balls and no strikes. Prescott, the native of Arizona, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in, Curtis Neal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 1-1. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The pitcher, Ben Cox.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ben Cox. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 hit to short, reined in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Lightning are out in front here, 1-0. Settling in now, Jeremy Finch. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with one gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. At the plate, Matt Davis. He singled his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan Wagner.
At the plate now, Logan Wagner, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding into the box, Reed Fortenberry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fortenberry carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Men on third with two down. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Nicholas Velasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Nicholas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box now, Danny Deerdorf, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Clayton Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 1-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Lightning on top 1-0. Digging in, Mickey Stern comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Mickey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. 0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Chris Dotson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Keith Patterson. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
0-1 the count. Lifted the other way out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Clayton Lake. First pitch on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Jason Fisher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swinging a soft liner. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Mark Newman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. To third. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Aiden Patton.
The pitcher, number 47.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1 for count.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Gordon Landry. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jeremy Finch. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Kelly Prescott. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher, Kelly Prescott.
Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Curtis Neal. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Skied into straightaway right. Stern back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Ben Cox. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cox has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready once again, Matt Davis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
The center fielder,
First pitch on its way.
Davis.
The 1-0 home. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Wagner.
So now to the plate, Logan Wagner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reed Fortenberry stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was laid on.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So the lineup clips over, and digging in, Nicholas Velasquez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Deerdorf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now, Clayton Anderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Fastball well outside. The 2-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping into the box, Clayton Lake. From the stretch. And a ball 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the 3-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it is on 3-1. Lifted in the air to center. Davis is there, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Fisher. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Line towards center field. Velasquez is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jesse Collins trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate, Mark Newman. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The set and the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Collins has thrown a little over 50 innings. And in that time, he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which, of course, is very good. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Patterson has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mickey Stern.
Mickey Stern.
First offering on its way.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box, Chris Stotson fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Neal will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dan Wallace will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Keith Patterson will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Wallace playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Tristan White will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Alejandro Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now in the box, Kelly Prescott.
Leading off for Chicago, the catcher, Kelly Prescott.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Curtis Neal, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Perez has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Perez, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Eddie Ramirez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Nicholas Velasquez. And he lays off there, 1-0. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready with the 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The set and the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Carson Roper has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gordon Landry. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. To first. He's right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Jeremy Finch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Newman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Into the box, Matt Davis, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Lays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the 3-1. Grounded to short. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Sam Finley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Sam Finley.
Ready for another chance, Danny Deerdorf.
For the Hitmen, the third baseman, Danny Deerdorf.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Finley has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here comes the 0-1. Finley, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today he's gone on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Clayton Anderson. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now
digging in once again, Clinton Lake. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Fisher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ready with the 1-0.
1-1 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. stepping in, Logan Wagner. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So now to the plate, Reed Fortenberry. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Riding in once again, Mickey Stern. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in to try it again, Chris Stotson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So digging in now, Keith Patterson. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Anthony Richards will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Ratke is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Junior Richard is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 9, Junior.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Newman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Richards has compiled over 65 innings of work and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Now a swing, and here's an immediate chance for the new guy as this is in the air to right. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the night.
Lead-off base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Kelly Prescott is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carson Roper wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.